Today, we're going to talk about skipping. Skipping is probably the most important tool that's not currently in your toolbox. If you're looking to get faster, these should be things that you should do daily. They're very low impact, they're very low CNS demand, and you can get through them in about 5 minutes. The skips that we're going to focus on today are going to be designed to help you with your acceleration. Now, the reason we focus on acceleration is because 99 times out of 100 in a team sports setting, you're going to be operating in relatively small spaces. Yes, your field or court or ice is relatively big, but you're going to be playing in very small spaces, needing to accelerate, decelerate, and reaccelerate yourself over and over and over again. Now, a lot of coaches are going to tell you that your positioning is the most important thing, and it is very important. However, the most important thing when it comes to skips is where we attack the ground with our feet. Now, this first move is called an ankle hop. Think of yourself like you're jumping rope, but the overall goal is to get as high as you can up in the air using just your ankles while spending minimal time on the ground. This next movement is called an ankle hop to jump, or at least that's what I call it. What we're going to do is take 2 hops. All right, on the second hop, we're going to bend our knees, get low in our hips, be very patient, attack the ground, try to get off the ground as quickly as possible while jumping up as high as possible. The next movement's called a toe tap. All right, this is all ankle here. Leg stays nice and straight. Foot comes about a foot length out in front of you. You're going to pull your toes up towards your shins and then push down into the ground like you're pushing on a gas pedal with the goal of getting off the ground as quickly as possible. The next movement's called a mini skip. Think of it like an A skip, but like a 1/6 of an A skip, and the goal is attacking the ground, not punching up into a 90-90 position. And then we have just our regular A skip. The focus needs to be punching up into that 90-90 toe pulled up position and making sure that we attack the ground underneath our hips. Now from that A skip, we're going to go into a power A skip, which is the exact same positioning, but we're attacking the ground more like we would in that mini skip. Now, this next one's called a hopping A skip. It tends to be an issue for a lot of athletes. It's not overly easy. There's a lot of coordination involved, so don't worry if you're not good at them right away. It's going to be 2 ankle hops into a big aggressive knee punch and then attacking the ground underneath our hips. Now, if you've been paying attention, hopefully you realize where my foot is hitting the ground every time I demoed one of these skips. It is always underneath the hips. That is the most important part of your skip. Now, the reason why we have to do that is because if I attack the ground out in front of my hips, 2 things are going to happen. 1, I have to decelerate before I can reaccelerate. That takes time and energy that we don't really have. And then 2, it puts my body in an upright position and takes me out of my forward lean. So when you're doing these skips, make sure we focus on attacking the ground underneath our hips. That is the most important cue when it comes to getting the most out of your skips and having that transfer onto the field. So if you're looking to work on your speed, go ahead, throw these skips into the mix.